going on YouTube? Sid's Autograph site here. I'm going to do my free comic book day recap, as well as some more pickups. Hit some yard sales while I was out yesterday, waiting on different stores to open and get the comics. Hit a thrift store too, so we'll get right into it. One yard sale, I picked up this Nerf gun. This is a Recon CS6. First time I've really done some yard selling this season. I'm getting into it late in the game, but picked this up for $1. Appears to be in good condition, so Nerf guns seem to sell pretty well on eBay, so we'll see how well this one does. Picked up two kids Tony Romo Rawlings footballs. That one's in kind of rough shape, and this one's in a little bit better shape. I got to put air in them, but I paid $1 a piece for those, so that's cool. Put them down here. And then the thrift store I went to, I got this whole stack of college programs for $5. These are OSU and Sooners basketball and football programs. This is from the Cotton Bowl 2010. Here's a Ponca City Wildcats, a high school football team. This one's actually numbered. Then we got Sooners Illustrated magazine, Sam Bradford and Gerald McCoy on the cover. And this is Posse, the official magazine of OSU Athletics. Some of them the kid's written his name on that used to own these, so a lot of these aren't going to be really worth anything. It's Cowboy Tip-Off, Cowboy Kickoff, Oklahoma State Cowboy Basketball. And this one was from Baylor University. This one they went against OSU November 17th, 2007. Cowboys game day. OSU versus Oregon, Pacific Life Holiday Bowl, 2009, 2010, Cowboy Basketball, Oklahoma State, Sooner game day. So, pretty cool. Oklahoma State, Boone Pickens Stadium, the Texas A&M game. So, I figured these would be cool to look at. This is women's basketball. Here's the Alamo Bowl, OSU versus Alabama, I think. I'm not big on college football, so don't yell at me, guys. So, Texas A&M. This is a pro rodeo souvenir program. This is a really cool cover here. Oklahoma State, 2010-2011 Cowboy Basketball. Here's some smaller books here. Oh, my tooth is falling out. Okay. I'll read that to Ayla. I didn't know if that was in here. State of the City. Get rid of that. Cowboy Tip-Off. There's two of those. There's another little one. Stillwater's Visitor's Guide. We don't need that. Here's a golf one. Cowgirl Golf. So, anyway, the whole stack, $5. Can't beat that. Another yard sale. Found this issue of Topps magazine from 1990. Looks like the trading cards have been long since taken out, but Bo Jackson on the cover, so that's cool. We got 1990 Baseball Collectible Stickers album. We got Nolan Ryan on the cover. I just grabbed it. World Series Action Kit. Oh, that's interesting. This is from 1989. So, pretty cool. And also this Combat Engineer Soldier's Manual and Trainer's Guide from December 1990. Big, thick military book. Let's see how well this does on eBay. Figure for a quarter you can't go wrong. Then at that thrift store that I got these at, they had a basket outside of free books, and this was the only non-romance book. This is the story of Winston Churchill. It's copyright 1965, but for free, I'm definitely going to grab it, because you just never know. Alright, and then at the same thrift store that I got those at, I picked up this stuff. This was less than $5 for the whole bag. I'm not going to pull everything out, but I found this shirt. Got my cheat sheet on here. It's signed. I just grabbed it. I didn't have my phone with me, which I normally do to look stuff up, but I left it in the car, so I just grabbed it. I think I paid like a quarter. It was somewhere between a quarter and $1. I can't remember. She was ringing up so fast. So, plus I was grabbing these off the shelf. So, but it was somewhere between a quarter and $1, so it was not much at all. Anyway, it says Chaos Agency, and it gives their website. After doing some research, I found out that it is signed by pro BMX riders Bob Cole and Art Thomason. So it turned out to actually be something, not, nothing. Because, like I said, I didn't research it before I bought it, so I was very happy about that. So that's cool, great pickup there. Then I got these two magazines. This is kind of like a Dynamite magazine from back in the 80s. This is Peanut Butter magazine. It says Happy Birthday Walt Disney World. It's number 52, and it's from copyright 1992. It's got a bunch of activities for kids and stuff that you can punch out, just like the cover here. It's a punch-out photo of Mickey Mouse. So all the activities are still mint. None of it's been punched out, like this game here. These Valentines, not punched out. So the book is still mint. Never heard of this magazine before, but I'm figuring it's pretty collectible, being in mint condition. So I got two of them. They're both the same way. No activities are done. Nothing's punched out. So very cool. Then I got two Masters of the Universe coloring books. This one is a giant color and activity book. It's from 1985. It's originally marked $5. But none of the activities are done. No pages are colored. So these will be going on eBay. Guess I decided to keep them for myself. Big fan of Masters of the Universe. Loved that cartoon as a kid. Had a ton of the toys. There's that one, and this one's just a color and activity book. This should be from the same year. Yep, 1985. And this one was originally marked $3. Well, it looks like one activity was kind of done. Yeah. Apparently something was cut out and done there, so I didn't realize that. So that sucks. There's another one, activity done. That's no big deal though. Still pretty cool. I'll have to check this one out a little bit better, but I really think this one is actually completely mint. So this one will probably go on eBay. I'll probably keep this one, color it myself. I found an autographed book. This is Woodrow for President. Written and illustrated by Peter W. Barnes and Cheryl Shaw Barnes. It's a nice storybook for kids, all about voting and becoming president and stuff like that. But it is signed really nicely right here and inscribed to Tyler and Brock. Vote for Woodrow, Cheryl Shaw Barnes. Inauguration day, January 20th, 2001. That's when the book came out. And she also drew a red balloon. So, really, really cool. I wish it was signed by her husband as well, Peter Barnes, because he's a journalist for CNBC and some other stations, television stations. It would have been nice if he had signed it too, but still very cool. And I got this cassette tape. This is Vietnam with the American Fighting Man. This is copyright 1966 by Documentary Recordings. So paid $1 for that. So I've never seen anything like this before, but I'll give it a listen. I do still have a tape player, so I'm hoping this will do well on eBay. All right, now on to my free comic book day haul. Got some great stuff. As far as I know, this is the first year that they did a hardcover book. This is for the comic book Mouse Guard. Very, very popular comic book. I think it's from Archaea Publishing. Yep, Archaea Entertainment. But just really, really nice hardcover book. I know this was expensive to produce, so it's really awesome that they gave it away for free. Then we got The World's Most Dangerous Animals from Animal Planet, Discovery Channel. So really neat book there. And we got the New 52 from DC Comics. I like their new logo. I hadn't seen that. Haven't kept up with the new books much. That's really cool. It's got like some fold-out stuff in here. That's really, really cool. Awesome Jim Lee pencils. And we got Lady Death, The Beginning. Nice cover. Really, really nice book. And then for my wife, we got the Smurfs. And from what I looked at, it looks like it's kind of reproduction strips, maybe from the old days. I'm not sure. Unfortunately, this book is not very much the Smurfs as it is Tinkerbell, which I didn't realize. It's a flip comic. But that's all good. It's kind of Smurfs, so my wife will get that. Then we got Barry Sonnenfeld's Dinosaurs vs. Aliens. Sketchbook in the back. Pretty cool, nice art. Then from Marvel, we got Avengers, Age of Ultron. Can't wait to see the movie. I haven't seen it yet, but I'm trying to make some time and get some money up to go to the IMAX theater and see it. But Brian Hitch, big fan of Brian Hitch's artwork. Then we got Warhammer Online, Prelude to War from Boom Comics, based on the popular game Warhammer, which was a miniatures game before it was a computer game. And we got, I think this is another flip book here. We got Peanuts and Adventure Time. Love that cartoon. So there's the Adventure Time strips. What a bizarre cartoon now. Man, cartoons ain't like they used to be, I tell you, but for some reason I'm hooked. And here's Peanuts. Always been a fan of Peanuts. We got Bongo Comics and SpongeBob Comics. That's pretty cool. Love The Simpsons. And then you flip it over and we got SpongeBob on the other side, which I'm also a fan of. And lastly, we have Overstreet's Comic Book Marketplace. It's kind of a they talk about different comics and stuff, so it's kind of like a magazine about comics. I think there's a comic strip in here somewhere. Yeah, just right up front here. That's pretty cool. That gives you some information about different comics, the history of some horror comics and whatnot. The greatest horror comics of all time, so that's cool. Alright guys, that's it for me. That's my haul. Still got to do my mail day recap for this past week. Got some good stuff in. Well, I haven't opened it yet, but I got a bunch of stuff to go over, so I'll be making that video later today. Alright guys, that's it for me. Thanks for watching. See ya.